My channel has really grown and I really appreciate all of my followers. But with that said, there are so many questions in regards to body sculpting technique. So today I'm going to go over the top 2 techniques that professional body sculptors use to obtain the results that they get. So because I'm going to be talking about 2 different techniques in this video, I want to back up a little bit and talk about what the professional body sculptors all agree on. And the first thing that everyone agrees on is detoxing. Before you start any body sculpting, whether it be cavitation, laser lipo, cryolipolysis, HIFU, any type of fat reduction, non-invasive body sculpting, you're going to want to do a detox 3 to 5 days or even 2 weeks before you start your treatments. I get a lot of pushback from some of my viewers saying, if the machine is good enough, you don't need to do a detox. Well, that's absolutely not correct. You always want to set yourself up for success in doing a detox before you start doing any of these treatments. And let me explain why. When you do any type of non-invasive body sculpting, it's still going to wreak havoc on your body. It's going to wreak havoc on your system. So what does non-invasive body sculpting do? Cavitation, for instance, is going to send sound waves deep into the tissue, causing the fat cells to vibrate, and then they burst, and then they drain. Laser lipo is going to poke holes in the fat cells, and then they drain, and then they collapse. HIFU is the same way. It sends a high intensity focused ultrasound into the area and causes the fat cell to break and drain. Cryolipolysis actually freezes the fat cell and it shrivels up and dies, and then your body eliminates it. So with all of these non-invasive body sculpting modalities or machines, you're causing toxins or you're releasing toxins into your body. So that's why it's so important to detox before and during any of your treatments. I have a whole video on detox, what you can use during your treatments, what you can use before your treatments, and how to keep those toxins flushed out of your body. When you're dealing with your lymph system and your body's ability to flush through toxins, it's really important that you open up all those pathways. You don't want any of your lymph to be backed up, and you don't want any of that gunk left in your system. You want it to be flushed out. Water, water, water. I cannot say enough how important it is to drink at least 2 liters or a gallon of water a day when you're doing body sculpting. It is so important. It's crucial to keep flushing through all of the toxins. CVR is cavitation, vacuum, radiofrequency. HBD is heat, break, and drain. And with the CRV method, it goes in order of operation on your machine. So with the machine that I'm going to be using today, because I'm not going to be using my 8-in-1 that I originally started my channel with, I'm going to be using my S-shape. This is the machine that I talk about all the time on my channel. So this is the machine I'm going to be using. I'm going to be doing the cavitation and radiofrequency skin tightening first. So the CRV is cavitation, vacuum, radiofrequency. I'm actually doing the cavitation and radiofrequency at the same time because this is a dual handle. So this is the cavitation portion and then this is the radiofrequency portion. So with CRV, it's cavitation, vacuum therapy, and radiofrequency. So what I'm going to be doing is cavitation, radiofrequency, vacuum, and radiofrequency, because this is a dual handle as well. So it has the vacuum and the radiofrequency. Then at the end, I'm going to be doing the skin tightening with the 5 milliwatt laser lipo pads. So it's a little twist on the CRV method, but it would be the same concept with this machine. So that's what I'm doing. Then at the end, after I did the CRV, I would wear my waist trainer for a few hours. So here are the results, the before and afters. And my after is 1 day after my treatment. Now let's talk about the HBD method, heat, break, and drain. The heat, break, and drain method is heating the area up first really good before you go in and break the fat cell. Before I even started my treatments, I put on some hot cream and I wore a waist trainer. Then I worked out. Then I came back in and did laser lipo in the area because I really wanted that area nice and hot. I wanted to break that area. Laser lipo, if you use 160 milliwatt laser lipo, it's going to break the fat cell. It's going to poke holes in the fat cell and it's going to drain it. When you use a 5 milliwatt laser lipo pad, it's only for skin tightening. So I broke the fat cell with the 160 milliwatt laser lipo pad. Then I went in with a 30K cavitation and a 5 megahertz radio frequency. So that was my heat and my break. Now I'm going to do the drain. And again, this is the same vacuum that I used in my CVR. This is the same machine other than the laser lipo pads. So I went in with the vacuum therapy and I did the vacuum therapy with the radio frequency. Then I wore a waist trainer for the rest of the day. Then after I was all done, I went for a brisk walk. It's really important that you continue to keep moving after these treatments. So a good rule of thumb when doing body sculpting, especially on yourself, is not everybody is the same. Not everybody is going to respond the same to the same treatments. So it's okay to switch it up. It's okay to switch it up and use the CVR method. It's okay to switch it up to use the HBD method. It's okay to use the HBD and skin tightening method. It's okay to switch up the different modalities. As long as you're using your vacuum, it's okay to switch it up. Do what works best for you. Everybody's different. You're not going to respond to body sculpting the same way I'm going to respond to body sculpting. So just know that it's okay to switch it up. I have met several body sculptors that only will do treatments once a week. They'll only do cavitation, radiofrequency skin tightening, and vacuum therapy on their clients once a week. That gives their clients time for their bodies to detox. So that could be something that you want to look into. If you're not getting the results that you're looking for and you're doing it every 3 days, you might be overloading your system. Cut it back to once a week. Another thing that most body sculptors agree on is vacuum therapy. Vacuum therapy is the most underutilized handle on your machine. Your vacuum therapy is going to make or break your treatments. If you're not getting that toxin to the nearest lymph node and your lymph nodes and your lymph system getting that out of your body, you're not going to get results from your body sculpting. So that is the most important part of it. When you do radio frequency, you want to keep that heat into that area. You want to keep the heat localized into the area, especially if you're doing skin tightening. You want to keep that heat. You don't want to take a shower. You don't want to cool off. You want to continue to keep that heat. So I usually wait a few hours before I shower. I will also wear my support garment for the next few days. I hope this video was helpful in explaining some of the techniques and ways that you can do body sculpting and some of the techniques and ways that you can try if you're not getting the results that you're looking for. It's okay to switch it up. It's okay to listen to your body and change it up if you're not getting the results that you're looking for. And as always, everything I use in my videos will have links in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Like and subscribe and leave a comment down below.